Welcome back. Let's now dive deeper into the analysis of graphic design compositions. To facilitate your exploration, we will expand upon the principles mentioned earlier and provide a structured approach to your analysis. This examination of graphic design principles, particularly in relation to composition, encompasses several key aspects. Today, we will focus on balance, contrast, alignment and proximity, grids, white space, and visual hierarchy. Balance refers to the visual stability of a design, which can be symmetrical, with equal weight on both sides, or asymmetrical, where different elements create a sense of stability. Symmetrical balance creates a sense of stability and formality, while asymmetrical balance introduces dynamism and interest. Consider whether the design feels stable or leans to one side, how the sizes and placement of elements contribute to that feeling, and how focal points interact with surrounding elements. An analytical approach to balance encourages designers to step back and assess how the visual elements interact, ensuring that no single part overwhelms the composition or feels lopsided. Now, contrast highlights the degree of difference between elements to create emphasis and visual interest. Assess whether contrasting colors make essential information stand out, how size and shape differences contribute to the overall hierarchy, and whether readability is enough, especially in text-heavy designs. Bright colors against dark backgrounds can make calls to action pop, while varying font weights can guide viewer attention. In addition to contrast, alignment plays an important role in how elements work harmoniously together. Specifically, alignment relates to the closeness of objects in relation to each other. Consider the consistency of alignment throughout the design and how it guides the viewer's eye, as well as whether any elements appear out of place. Furthermore, proximity examines how closely elements are grouped to convey relationships. Assess whether related items are placed near each other, whether this proximity enhances comprehension or leads to confusion, and if too much spacing leads to confusion. A grid is a powerful tool in graphic design compositions that provides structure and organization. A grid layout conveys a clean and organized feel by consistently aligning elements to achieve a cohesive look and guides decisions on proper layout and spacing, ensuring that each component fits harmoniously within the overall structure while avoiding the confusion caused by misaligned elements. Designers should evaluate how different grid configurations can influence the visual flow of a project or design. As previously mentioned, white space or negative space is an important part of a graphic design composition. Analyzing the use of white space involves assessing how it impacts the overall flow and clarity of the design. Designers should consider whether elements are too crowded or if there is enough breathing room between them. The strategic use of white space can guide the viewer's eye and reduce brain overload, making the design more approachable. Next is visual hierarchy, which, as we discussed in our previous lesson, guides the viewer's eye through the design. To effectively analyze a design's visual hierarchy, designers can evaluate which elements draw the viewer's attention first and adjust sizes or colors for clarity. For example, a bold headline might be enlarged and colored differently to stand out, while secondary information could be presented in a smaller, more subdued font. This analytical approach ensures that the most important information is immediately accessible to the viewer. In conclusion, a thorough analysis of balance, contrast, alignment, grids, white space, and visual hierarchy are essential for creating effective compositions. By critically analyzing each of these elements, designers can enhance the visual dynamism of their work ensuring that the viewer's experience is both engaging and intuitive. Balance, whether symmetrical or asymmetrical, sets the tone of the design, while contrast adds depth and emphasis, guiding attention to key components. Alignment creates a cohesive flow, and the strategic use of grids provides the needed structure for organization. Furthermore, white space is an essential component that improves clarity and focus. And lastly, establishing a clear visual hierarchy ensures that the most critical information is prioritized, creating a pathway for the viewer's eye. By using these principles, designers can produce compositions that are very effective, enhancing communication and engagement with their target audience.